Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Siege of Dungeon, a roguelike party-based, turn-based RPG with a little bit of dungeon crawling in it, it seems. We decided to be checking out the demo here as part of the Steam Next Fest. In we shall go to see what's up. I will turn up the audio and everything as soon as I get access to the menus. Hee hee, here we go. Challenger who knows no despair. Hey, sorry, the challenger who are admired by me. Thank you very much for coming to Lost City. Yeah, there are, judging based on the Steam page, I would not be shocked if there are going to be a little bit of translation things here and there. I believe that English is it's an option, but not the main option. So hopefully things like that will be fixed over time. But let's just, we'll look past it as much as we can here. Guess you're here to find something. Ha, your soul. Heh, I feel great possibilities from your soul. I will assist you in the dungeon. Please bring collected soul coins to me to gain more power. Whether or not you can reach the deepest point within the limited amount of time all depends on your ability, my dear challenger. Hehehe. However, the entrance to the second floor is blocked by thorns and vines that are constantly being cut, and no good way to break through has yet been found. So there is only access to the 5th floor of the first biome. Maybe for the demo reasons, I guess. There, the grumpy king will be waiting for you. Well, I will wait for you at the entrance of the second floor if you're still alive. There's the quietest little hee-hee-hee. The settlement of goblins. Okay, all right. Select a relic. Okay. So we're going to get to pick one of these three. Samurai specific, single hit skills do 25% more damage. Archer specific, normal attacks only deal 75% damage, but the number of normal attacks increase by 1. So we attack twice, but it does a little bit less damage. That's an interesting idea. Like, I don't know what the game is like, but I like the interesting strategic potential development of striking twice. I bet that'll change a lot. Replace Weaken with Weaken 2 when it's picked up. I don't know what Weaken 1 does, but okay. I don't know. That one seems interesting to me. Select another relic. Okay. Damage taken reduced by 1 when you have no armor. Gain 1 BP at the start of combat. I don't know. I mean, this one looks like a rare compared to commons, if I were to guess. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy whenever the character gains armor. Let's go with that one for now. Alright, click move to move your character. Each movement will cost 1 movement point. You can move your character until you run out of movement points. If you don't intend to take any actions, select skip turn to leave them on standby. The time of the dungeon will lapse over 1 hour after all characters have completed their actions. Then all characters can move again. The objective of the player is to reveal the boss room of each level and then defeat the Goblin King at level 5. Okay. The time you can stay in each zone, each biome, is limited. Please proceed carefully as you enter to the deeper parts of the dungeon. I mean, will it tell me? Or is it like this and then it's going to start ticking? Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it ticking down. All right, let's check out some settings. 1 second. All right, good deal there. I'll be honest, I love it when games launch at lower volumes. I'm notoriously, nitpicky about that, but I will say I do think if you're going to do it that way, there should be settings accessible from the main menu. But alas. Okay, so this is our dungeon here. We have 3 separate characters in 3 separate spots. Okay. So who are we? We are the samurai right now. They can move Q and E to switch between the different characters here. I mean, for now, I guess scoot, scoot, scoot? Is it like you're gonna fight this thing by yourself? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so only these 2. Interesting. Only the party members within a 1-tile radius will be pulled into the fight. So because the mage is all the way up there, or no, the archer, the one we gave, the one we gave the legendary relic to, they are not going to be in combat. Okay. Okay. That's clever. That's interesting. Let's give that a shot. Burst. You will gain 1 BP at the beginning of each turn, which can strengthen some skills and cost no MP. Makes it so they strengthen them and make it so they don't cost MP. Please utilize them in combat. Okay, so we immediately are taking a little bit of damage here. Okay, receive 1 BP each turn. Using 2 can strengthen some skills and make them cost no. Okay, consume MP to cast skills. Burst skills would not cost any MP. Slash, deal 10 physical damage to single target. Gain 3 plus 100% armor. Consume all armor and then deal... Wait, gain armor and then consume all your armor to deal damage twice times 2 to a single target based off armor lost. And then you get 50% of it back. Oh, that's actually... Okay. That's very complicated sounding. It's not that bad. Basically, do damage equal to your armor. Reduce your armor by half. That's actually not too bad. So, I wonder how we choose... Okay, so... Yeah. Can it strengthen? I'm not sure. Because if we're doing 10 damage, there's almost... Like, if it truly does just do 10 damage, there's almost no point in doing that over what I assume is a regular attack, right? Damage of 6. Like, technically, that probably is irrelevant. Right-click to cancel or switch character. Escape. Guard. Gain armor equal to your defense. Okay. Why are these thighs so thick, though? All right. But yeah, I guess I'll go with the 6 here. I imagine maybe we're going to have something... Okay, it does not mention whether or not it's being upgraded by BP. Do I have to, like, spend it somehow? Deal 1 damage per turn stackable. 10 damage plus 1 damage per turn means we might actually be able to kill that before he does anything. Depending on when fire procs. Right then. Okay, good. We only took 1 attack. All right. Okay, then. So we did not use the BP. I mean, to be fair, I don't... Oh, burst skills cost no MP. Yeah, I guess I just don't know which one's up. Oh! The B in the fancy letters. I thought they were saying, like, this is a B rank ability. So I can use the burst to make it do something extra. Oh! And that powers it up. Like, this one powering it up is interesting because it means we also get more armor and do more damage. Obviously, right now, it's irrelevant. We should make sure we just do the slash. But that's a nice system. That's a nice system right there. Interesting. Soul coin. Coin made with the dead soul. They can be used as tokens to trade with the merchant. Yeah, I do hope, like, I'm actually very interested by a couple of the choices and systems I've seen so far, like, already. I do hope that they hire a translation team to go through and polish out these edges. Because when you're dealing with really, potentially more in-depth systems and stuff like that, it hasn't happened yet, but it is very easy to potentially lose the player's, thread of how much they can grasp what's going on with the mechanics if there's a translation issue. It hasn't happened yet. Select a reward, an extra 20% soul coin bonus, restore 5 HP to all members of the team. Oh, okay. Or restore 3 MP. This is also, it's such a basic thing, but it's so clever, the tactical choice you have to make there. It's sort of like a baked-in risk-reward kind of element. So are you done? Is it like you have 5... Okay, wait, oops. Hold on. Right-click. 1, 2... Okay, you have 6 movement. Theoretically, we can get up here and fight this thing and it won't be so bad. Like, the whole, grabbing units and bringing them in when they're in a certain spot, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's quite interesting. Like, kind of dividing and conquering to an extent. All right, so Archers first is our basic attack. Normal attack only deals 75% damage, but it does it twice. 5/5. That's a bummer. Deal 9 damage to a single target. High chance to crit. Deal 5 hits of 1 physical damage to all targets if we buffed it up. High chance of landing a crit. You know what? Can we crit with our normal attacks? So that also lied with the damage. We took the 75% damage down, but it didn't... It's not so much that it lied, as in it didn't factor in the all-in-one quiver beforehand. That's usually something I prefer to have. Like, it goes both ways with people sometimes, like, some people prefer to have to do the calculations themselves because it adds, like, this layer of, like, an extra skill cap or something, or whatever you want to say. We might as well just burst blast them. Get out of here, nerd. For me, I think it's just like a good quality of life idea to have it. Hit me with this. We'll take the extra money. I don't know what our MP is at here. Okay, so they're going to be able to get more abilities. Your MP is high enough. Ooh, items, logbook, character. Okay, so yeah, we only use the MP there. But if we use the power-up version, it does not use MP. So that's why we're only missing the 1. Okay, so there's nothing there. Your turn is done. We want to be a little bit careful. Like, we probably don't want to get into a fight here. Let's see. We'll move with you. If we get into a fight here, we won't be able to bring the archer. So let's go use your turn to move in and see what this is. Restore 50% HP and MP to... Wait. Restore 50% HP and MP of nearby characters. Assemble. Consume 1 dungeon hour. So if I assemble, I am assuming it brings everybody... Ah, okay. We could press that button to bring everybody in so that the heal is more effective. Also, maybe we're going to be like really spread out. So that combines them all into this tile right here, I imagine. I think it's fine. I think we rest. I do wonder if nearby included this or not. Were you missing health? I think you were. So you have 2 tiles of movement. Yeah, we're starting to get kind of separated. Hours pass, we need to hurry. Okay. So the archer does have more movement baked in here. I don't know how much we want to separate out. What is this? Consecrate the altar to gain random speed blessings. I am assuming speed is just going to be movement speed. Speed is increased by 1. I'll move you down here. Okay. Set that. That's the boss room. After defeating all boss monsters, you can reach the next level of the dungeon. Should we be doing that? Like, is that... All members die when the countdown is done. Okay. Alright, we'll go for... Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I'm fine with the fact that I did. An hour has now passed. She'll scoot ya. We can do our turns segmented. I almost wish I could just, like, when I switched characters, I could just do WASD. Like, Q we need to switch between, and then I could always just, like, move WASD. But I can, because I have to hit move every time. Which is not that big of a deal, but when I do have to wait for that button to come up, it can be a bit annoying. Oh, okay. So if you enter the boss fight, all members automatically join. But I'm going to hit cancel. I will hit cancel for now. Cancel. And we're going to hit cancel again. No, thank you. A random room. Fatal poison. You follow the acidic smell to a location room filled with all sorts of irritating odors. You hid yourself in the corner, hold your breath, and listen closely to all the goblins. Hee, what to do? Goblin is so excited. The goblins were discussing making some sort of potion, seemingly unaware of your presence. You continue to observe the goblins quietly. They began to pour liquid into a big wooden barrel. They stirred the mixture vigorously until it became a puddle of thick purple goo. The unknown mixture released an enormous amount of poisonous gas, filling the air with a pungent, noise-rotting smell. Feels like an unwise choice to continue to observe further, but I'm gonna. You consumed a slight amount of poisonous gas. Despite trying your best to hold your breath, you continue to observe the room. Just then, within your reach, a bottle of red potion and a green crystal. Oh, lose MP and then gain a relic, or lose HP and then gain a relic. Who is this? This is my archer. I feel like my standard attacks are probably better with the archer. Unless we get like a really big AoE. Fine. Unnoticed, you grabbed the crystal. You felt it within the palm of your hand and noticed it was absorbing mana from you. Quietly, you left this maddening laboratory. Gained 3 max MP. Is this... So this is for everyone. Everyone just gets that across the board? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems to be the case. It does not fill it, but the maximum is actually filled up then. Okay, we got a battle there. I don't know, like... Is that... How many hours is it for... It can't be for just this zone, because it's not that bad. Let's move there and stop. We'll come in with the, with you. Move. We'll bring in everybody. Bring in everyone. Okay, you first. I don't know. I feel physical damage. We can do... So we do 8. We do 8 with our standard. We could do a big old blast. It is cool that we get to start with the BP. 2, meaning we can start out with a charged up special attack. Yeah, how much per turn? 1? Yeah. We could guarantee kill you. I kind of like that. Ooh, that was a fun little thing. Skill. You know, sure. We do 4 damage. We get 7 armor. Hopefully that means you will... Okay, good. You did attack there, but then you did some kind of extra thing. We have no BP. Doesn't mean we don't do this, though. I mean, that means that the archer should kill here, right? Attack, bang, bang. Good. Solar coin. I'm trying to think. If we're going in for a boss fight... Is anybody, like, really hurting that much? I don't know. I don't know what the use of soul coins is yet. We have yet to see it. Okay. I think that's all I wish to search for. This says it will bring everybody in, right? Yes, it does. I'm gonna check my items just to see. Okay, I still don't have any items to be revealed in the next version. Okay. All right, we can go bang bang. If everybody is genuinely joining, I like that. So you could, the fact that you can bring everybody in on the boss fight incentivizes splitting up a bit. I'm a little concerned about the archer. I can't deny. High crit chance. No dice. All right, I think we might want to go with a little bit of a shield spike. There's something to be said about the extra armor. Do you have an AoE? Well, they're about to go, so it really feels like even though it's not that much damage, it's worth doing because that kicks them out of the turn order. Action economy very much relevant here. Do we get to see who they're going to target? It does not appear to be the case. I'm hoping that we will get some kind of a buff. Okay. 12. No crit. Oh my god. So how do I stop them from hitting my backline then? Like, what's the point of even putting on armor here if they're going to... Maybe you're attacking... No, it was you. The mutant attacked. Okay. Nothing we could do there to stop that, per se. We could weaken, of course. If you do 3 damage, then we kind of need to slash in order to get you down here. You only do 3. It's not your fortes, is normal damage. Okay, so now we have the upgraded special. We could try and do yet another one of these. Maybe this time we'll get the crit. I mean, is 16 a crit? What the hell, dude? Why did you just... Stop it. Stop it. I think we need to go all out, otherwise the archer might die. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'm going to just say... hopefully we restore some kind of MP moving to the next floor. Find the merchant to enchant a character and then learn heal. Ooh. I guess I'm going to go for HP back. Because I don't know... I don't know if we get it when moving to the next floor or not. Select a new relic. First attack of every turn deals 25% damage. When a burnt enemy is killed, deal 2 damage per stack to all enemies. That's kind of fun. Damage taken reduced by 1 when you have no armor. I'm actually thinking is going to be pretty good, but... My archer is always the first attack, and then we can use that crit move. I'm a sucker. What can I say? I'm a stinker. Altar of Magic. There's the merchants. There's a campfire. Okay. Whoop. So we didn't get an extra movement up. Okay, so it's just the one. You can start out combat with a super duper charged attack here. Snipe. 20. Okay, so 20 is the crit. Man, you love attacking my backline. Like, what do I do with you, man? What do I do with you? 6 damage. The mage has more mana at their disposal here. I think it's going to be a little bit better to go for this. I'll go for MP. I'll go for MP. We can pretty reliably get a little bit of healing. Yeah, switching between the characters, I hope, becomes faster as well. Just the general, like, quickness of this movement. Being able to swap between the characters. Because if it looks like I'm being really sluggish, I promise I'm not. Might be a challenge. I want to grab some good items. I promise I'm not. I'm going as fast as I literally can. Pay to equip a skill gem and learn new skills. Oh. Heal. Oh. 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 Okay. Somebody can learn heal. I'm going to say no to the archer. I might actually say that maybe the samurai can take the heal. Also, let's try replace this skill. Okay, there's no discount. There's no any kind of extra benefit there. Sure. Okay. Okay. Anybody could have learned that, huh? Reduce damage by 2 when you have at least 6 armor. Dark Energy Ball. Deal 100% magical damage to a single target with the penetration effect. Are you saying they have to have that effect to cast it, or... I'm pretty sure it is... The spell has the penetration effect. Restore 1 BP. 60% magical damage to all enemies. Maybe I save up and get that. That's really interesting. Okay. Maybe we split up just like a little bit and kind of like reconvene. Okay. There's no ambush. Yeah, I think we should cover more ground, spread out a little bit more. One, two, three. It's the boss, but we're going to say no. Yeah, we'll have you come in and... Oh, boy, it's a gnarly fight. It's a gnarly fight. Okay. I have faith. Oh, shouldn't have had any faith. I don't think you can kill with a single target unless you use your spell. So we'll go with this just to get you out of the way, out of the turn order. Skill Fireball, I think, is going to be worth it. If we do this, we can kill with the Samurai. Do we want to kill with the Samurai when we could use the heal instead? I'm going to say no. Okay, so we'll go skill, heal MP6. And it heals 4. Oh my god, you've got a terrible healing stat. Okay, is it scaling off? Does it scale off of magic damage? I bet you it does. All right, I bet you it does. I bet you we should have put it on a different character. Here I was foolishly thinking that every character could use it effectively. I was like, hey, look how fun it is if we can put it on anybody. We can, and it's not bad to have it as an option on you, but I do think it should have been on the mage, I guess. I bet you they would have been able to use it more effectively. Restoring 4 is not like a bad use of a turn, though, when they do about 6 damage. It's a bad use of the mana, though, I would say. Fireball. Let's go ahead and just go for a double here. We can maybe get the big heal. Theoretically. Oh, you can't big heal. Okay. All right. All right, fine. Get out of here, then. Ooh. All right. I feel like a little bit of speed would go a long way for us. We'll have you scout ahead for now. Can we skip this? And can we still use it again next time? Okay, so there's nothing down here. So we could do something like 1, skip, skip, skip it. Yeah, that little thing is annoying, having to kind of go back and forth. I don't know if we need to be on the same tile, but yeah, it looks like it needs to be literally on this exact tile. That uses their entire turn. Okay, gotcha. As it probably should, but I'm really running out of time at this point. I think we need to make sure we're not fully clearing everything. Golem Rider. I'll be real, though. Big part of me wants to take out you instead. That did not go as well as I wanted. I haven't really wanted to use defense so far. Maybe it's better than I think, but I just haven't wanted to go for it. All right, what are you doing? You got a bunch of armor. Poison. I think it's worth it to go for the crits on this. Blocked 7 of it. Yeah. I'm just fine with it. We spent all that on getting a bunch of extra resources. I think it's worth. Go for scale. Inferno Blast. Inflicts 2 burn. I feel like starting with that actually is pretty good. On a boss fight, maybe we should be doing that instead. That being said, now there's no point to. I think we go for the snipe. Because we can. Because we can get the kill on the... Whoop. Oh, no. We take the reduced damage there. Bye. Ground Collapse. New move. Well, that's right. We would have to... do we want to go to the merchant? I don't know. Give me the soul coins. I think we'll be okay on mana. But I think we really ought to stop exploring so much. Because that That's the thing. We have 5 hours left, and apparently it does carry on here. Store 1 MP whenever you kill an enemy. We never did get the shrine. Altar of critical hit. Let's definitely move you down and get this. Let's move you up. We'll get the fight. We'll fight now before anything else. Oh boy. I think we will need to go to the shop. And then maybe we get out. Can we, like... Okay, we can crit for 2. Unable to gain armor. Well, that's bothersome, for sure. Go for the 10. We can go for another AoE on you. Archer, it's not too bad. Oh, that's right. It only does 3. We'd have to get 2 crits. I don't think that's happening. Can we overflow onto you? No, we definitely cannot. It's okay. Still cannot gain any armor. Doesn't mean I can't slash, but there's also no point to slash, I don't think. No, I could have slashed, and then I could have maybe got the basic attack kill. Is it worth using the mana so that we can just go? I think it is. We use the mana. We'll take the heal perk here. Heal perk on this one. Stay at full, I guess. All right. But yeah, now that we got that fight down, I think we can do this a little bit. It's, I mean... If we're in this room at the end of next turn... we could actually get all in here. Go for a little bit. Enchantment, we already have the 1, so what is it? 80 physical damage to all enemies. I gotta know something first. Okay, if the shop is going to go away the second you leave, then it needs to let you look at your character stats inside the shop. Because I didn't know if... Okay. That was my thought. Okay, so this is physical. I didn't know if it was physical or if there was going to be, like, a ranged stat as well. So that's why I wanted to know before I picked it. But they went away. Yeah, you need to be able to look at what your characters have already in more in-depth prior, if that's going to be the way that goes. So that's a bummer. We can't get any upgrade on this floor. Try and do a fight with less. Let's do it. Let's fight with less. Seems like it's maybe an easier fight. Is that the case? Is it like the less there is, the easier? Also, in games like this that have this turn order and dupe enemies in the fight, you should be able to hover over to know which one is attacking first. That's a really important thing, because obviously, like, killing this one is more useful than killing this one, probably. And I kill none of them anyways. I ended up just trying to store. And again, I couldn't even quite tell... Wait. Okay, so it works like that. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it makes more sense to just kill this one then. So let's get his turn off. All right. So it works up there. It doesn't work. I would say it's probably a good practice for it to work in reverse as well. But alas, not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Ooh. An extra movement point. Is that, like, if you haven't used any mana? If you're full mana? Hot take, I want to see what it does. Does it just add it on? Huh. Probably should just fight the boss. Yeah. We're about to kick the bucket anyways here. Oof. Man, they go so fast, they're going to get to go again. I can't kill it with a single target on that one, so I almost think it's better to start killing you so I can kill you before your turn starts. These guys are rough. I mean, it is the boss. Is that really only 4 damage? That's not right. Is it? The 10 is correct. That one I know. That, yes. We'll start getting the burn going. Maybe we can single target the big boy for this. Oh my god, that's painful. How can I... Yeah, like, I can't do anything to stop them from killing her. That's my thing. How do I stop them from attacking her? I can't, as far as I'm aware, right? Yeah, there's like nothing I could do to actually stop it. There needs to be something to do with like gaining, I don't know, maybe if guard like doubled as a taunt, that would make me feel like I should use it more often, because otherwise it's just a gamble. Like if I guard with her and then she just doesn't get attacked because it doesn't show that she's going to get attacked, like it's just a complete waste of a move. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a bummer there. That did okay, so that did 8. So like obviously that's good. Do they prioritize the one in their lane? I don't know. Sneeze crit. Okay. Yeah, like he has armor there. I would love if he would get hit, but it seems entirely random. Okay, that also did more healing than it said, which I'm thankful for. 7. Man, this is disgusting. On top of the fact that he keeps healing, we just lose then. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not, like, am I supposed to full clear? Am I not supposed to full clear? Oh yeah, there's meta progress, right? What a disobedient child. Well, forgive everything here and start all over again. Something about bringing him soul coins. Or is that just a lore thing? Challenger knows no despair. Oh, no, he's just talking about in the game. There is no meta progress stuff. Good. First of all, good. All right, interesting. Oh, there's more items here. Let's just look at it again for a bit here. I have concerns with the balance of exactly how how to deal with protecting a backline. Like, defending the logical cost of defending seems too high considering you don't know who's being attacked. I'll try and look closer and see if I can figure out who's being attacked here. Archer bursts don't cost BP in turn 1. That's kind of fun. Single hit skills do 25% extra damage. Mage gains 1 stack of power per turn. I mean, I gotta be honest, I like the sound of that. Each time the character takes a turn, gain 2 armor, deal 2 damage to a random enemy whenever a character gains armor. I mean, like, I'll get that. Like, I'll get that, sure. You come in, I guess? Let's just focus in. We're at like 40-ish minutes here, so we'll probably call it. But I want to learn a little bit more. Is there... Yeah, like, here's the thing. I'm fine with them having random targeting if there was more that you could do to reliably stop it. Like, I'm going to hit guard and see if that makes them want to hit them. Right? Like, let's just science it for a bit. It did make them want to hit them. So now let's try not guarding. Let's see if they still are going to try and prioritize. No. There was no priority on that there. Okay, I want to keep them both alive. Let's not attack there. Going for you. Now let's guard with the samurai. Didn't AoE attack. It's irrelevant. Okay. Guard with you. If you attack the archer, I'm going to be upset. It's just, again, we're just doing some science on the systems here. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. We guarded with the samurai, but it didn't matter because the samurai wasn't being hit. So it's an inherently, like, it's not a bad move if you know who's getting hit, but you can't just guard with everybody every single turn. That makes no sense. So, like, let's guard here. You're just going to do another AO. See, like, why would I ever guard, right? Like, it's a 1 in 3 chance that they're even being hit. It's like 1 in 3 chance to do anything is to do something is what that move is. But I think just, yeah, that a lot, like so much would be solved about the balance of things, like especially on that vampire bat fight where a kill meant he healed a ton of health. It seems like it's much more important to... Also, let's see how escaping works. I'm assuming it's just as simple as you get to run. All right. But yeah, so like winning those fights is all about just like accruing extra money so that you can get more abilities and skills, which it is important. It is important, I would say. It seems important, rather. Because the shops you can buy the stuff. It also is important to note that on that next shop we skipped right past it because I wanted to look out at my abilities. Yeah, there's a couple things here and there that I really do want fixed up, patched up. With the current way, there's 2 options that the random targeting thing can be solved. Guard taunts. It can be a little bit less effective. Like, I think you could get away with it not even reducing the damage taken by half. It just adding defense equal to their guard and taunting. Or, at the very least, that character could have built in have an ability where, like, anytime they guard, it taunts. Like the samurai or something. I don't know. That is one option. Option number 2 is probably trickier, and it is implementing... it shouldn't be that tricky, though. Like, honestly, I think it's a base feature. It's pretty integral. Having the intended target of each character. Enemy intents, I think, are going to be kind of crucial for this. You know, more or less. But again, you can go about it in a different way. It's just there needs to be more ways to actually make the defensive skills seem practical. Obviously, the translation to an extent, and being able to see all character stats from the merchant screen without having to leave, that would be great. And then the other big thing is the whole moving thing. I think at a default, you can just, like, I don't know, man. You can just make it so you have WASD. When I pick a character, just let me start doing WASD. I think that'd be fine, right? Like, I don't think I should have to click this every time. It's a minor thing, but with how many times you're doing it per turn, it adds up. It's like a full second or two between picking the character, like shuffling over to that's the other thing, is it takes a moment to, like, this is me turning and then clicking, mashing. That's how long it takes, which is not that long, but again, if you play this game, you're probably gonna do it like 1,000, 2,000 times. That's a lot of seconds over the course of time. So those are really my concerns. Those are my issues. Other than that, I think that there's a really promising thing going on here. I think the sort of like unique, distinct movement pieces throughout the field, going against the clock while slowly trying to build up things through here and having very customizable abilities, is very cool. Very cool, very well done, very interesting. If you sort of got to, like, draft out a team over the course of time, that'd be even cooler. You know, maybe you start with 1 and then you build up to 3, or you start with 2 and you build up to 4 or something like that. I think I think that's the angle to take it, actually, is imagining like a 4th character opens up a world of difference throughout, you know, how you can plan out your journey throughout things. So if you had 4 independent pieces, obviously, again, making this a lot smoother, because otherwise that's going to make you want to tear your hair out. Like, having more independent pieces, like 4 would be fantastic. And it'd be really, really cool. And I really like this sort of idea, the systems so far, like having the specified passives, like relics, and the general relics. I think there's just a lot of cool ideas. There just needs to be, like, a big old layer of polish done over the top, and a little bit of translation, of course. Hope they hire a team for that. But alas, this has been Siege of Dungeon. There is a demo out on Steam, at least at the time of recording this. I know that the Steam Next Fest is going to be ending, so I'm not sure if it'll be out, but at the very least you can wishlist it if it's something that interests you. It's certainly something that interests me. I'm going to keep my eye on it and see what they do with it, because it could become very, very cool. There's a lot of good ideas. There's a lot of rough edges, but there's a lot of good ideas. I certainly would not just dunk on this game, that's for sure. I think there's a lot that you can appreciate here. Really do. But alas, that's going to do it for today. My name is Retromation. Cover a whole bunch of indie games every single day, roguelikes and more. If that is a genre that is of interest to you, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Yeah, I think this is worth a wish list if it seemed interesting to you. I really do. I think check a look later. Just keep an eye on it. See how they progress. The biggest areas of improvement are quality of life, and I would say, yeah, enemy intents. The taunt on guard, I think, is a nice, like, band-aid fix to that idea, but I think enemy intents is probably the way to go. Alas, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.